There are objects that do not simply occupy space. They command it. This is one of those objects. A car that remembers an era when lines were more than function. They were a promise. At first glance it is quiet. At first glance it is refinement embodied in metal and chrome. The front holds the promise of travel and restraint at once. The headlights sit like watchful eyes, the hood like a forehead that has seen many roads. From this angle the proportions reveal themselves. A long wheelbase that suggests an invitation to slow down. Chrome that accents rather than shouts. The silhouette speaks of careful craftsmanship, of hands that shaped steel with patience and pride. This side tells the true story. The uninterrupted sweep of the bodyline is an essay in subtlety. Each door, each seam, reads like a chapter. The balance between mass and lightness is precise, intentional. This is not speed masquerading as elegance. This is elegance that would move at any speed with dignity. Open the door and the world inside changes. Tan leather that has softened with use. Chrome details that keep their shine like old friends. The steering wheel is a remnant of a time when every control had a satisfying weight. Sitting here is not merely transport. It is presence. It is ritual. The details are the vocabulary of desire. The stitching tells of human hands. The instruments are honest and uncluttered. Every dial, every switch is placed for intention. In an era of distractions, these details demand attention. Turn toward the rear and the design remembers to flirt. Tail fins that hint at flight, taillights that bloom like embers. The rear is not an afterthought. It is a farewell that lingers in the mind like a melody. Reflections double the story. The polished floor becomes a stage. The car is an actor and its reflection the echo. Together they create a balance of presence and absence, of made object and imagined memory. Wheels rarely steal the show. Yet they speak volumes. These hubcaps hold a design language that says the road is to be respected and enjoyed. The white wall is a punctuation mark in a sentence that prefers beauty over haste. Badges are promises made visible. They declare lineage and intention. Here they do not need to shout. They simply confirm the lineage, refined, measured, worth the time it takes to notice. Placed in a modern space, this car becomes a bridge. It binds past and present. The glass and steel of the building reflect progress. The car reflects memory. They do not compete. They converse. Good design ages without apology. It gains character instead of losing relevance. Each highlight, each shadow, maps a history of use and admiration. There is a timelessness here that resists trends. It prefers to be steady. Turn the key and the past wakes with a pulse. The engine settles into a rhythm that is at once mechanical and musical. The sound is not loud. It is measured. It reminds you that machines can have voices and personalities. When it moves, it does so with intention. The motion is deliberate, respectful of the space it inhabits. It carries its weight without apology and its shape without pretense. These small moments are what keep us coming back. A handle turned, a seam lined up, a reflection interrupted. Collectively they build an experience that feels almost human. This car is more than transport. It is a statement of values. A reminder that design can be slow and still urgent. A proof that beauty persists when it is made with care. In a world that moves ever faster, some things deserve to be observed slowly. This car asks for that observation and repays it tenfold. For the patient viewer, every detail is an invitation. Take it.